Hey guys, Carolina Fort Worth, welcome back to the channel. I gotta tell you, women cops are just like I've had it up to here with them. Not only are they dumb and don't know the laws, but they also are rude all the time. All the time to people who don't have badges. Check them out. This is Good Guy Audits and Officer Sanchez. And did you know that cops depend on us not knowing the laws? That way they can make them up and make us believe them. Well, this lady's not very good at lying. Plus, Good Guy Audits knows the law. And she just sounds so stupid when she's lying. Doesn't this look like some sort of portable lab?
You need help? You need help?
You asked me that already.
Yeah, because you're like looking into the car.
Okay.
You need help with something, bud?
No, I'm okay.
All right.
can't
You don't got anything better to do on Father's Day than to do this?
Do what?
Whatever it is that you're doing over here next to the car.
You don't know what I'm doing?
No, you're just out here with your phone. That's what I'm asking you. What are you doing? Oh, recording? All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Fine by me. I guess we'll record too.
Record all you want. That's why we pay for those.
Who? What?
That's why the city pays for those?
Yeah.
So that you can use them.
Right, correct.
Yeah. I don't have no problem with it. Can I finish what I was doing?
You can't record what's inside of the car.
Why not?
Listen, I don't know if you're bored because obviously you're recording us.
Are you bored?
All right, have a good day, sir.
Why are you lying to me?
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. You too.
Sir, you cannot record what's inside of the car.
If you want to talk about things that people can't do, you can't block my camera.
Okay,
Because then
well,
you'll be
I'm gonna
violating
stand
my
in front
rights.
of
You
the
can stand
car.
wherever you want.
You can't
Just
record
don't block
what's
my
inside of
movement,
the
okay?
police car.
Just don't block my movement, okay? Because then you'll
Proceed.
be detaining me.
Proceed.
Are you detaining me?
You can't record what's inside of the car.
Why not?
Because you cannot.
Why not?
You're not being detained. You're free to go.
Why can't I record what's inside the
Because
car?
you cannot record what's inside
Why?
of the car.
Is it a crime?
You must be bored.
Is it a
You
crime?
must be bored.
Is it a crime?
You must be bored.
Is it a crime to record inside the car?
Inside of a
There's a
police
reason
vehicle?
why it's
Yes, that's
tinted.
why it's tinted.
Can you tell me what the crime is so I can look it up?
You look it up.
Is
since
it a
you're
misdemeanor
smart.
or a felony?
You look it up. Since
And if
you're
it's a
smart.
crime, why I'm not in handcuffs?
You're doing
Because
too
it's
much.
not a crime.
You're doing
too much by lying to me.
Okay,
You think
well,
I don't
since
know
you
that
the
I
law,
can't?
Look it up.
You think I don't know that I can look and record inside of a city vehicle
Sure, that's why it's tinted.
that is tax funded?
Right.
I can't record a tax funded vehicle,
Sure, sir.
city property that my taxes go to fund. You're crazy.
Excuse me, sir.
Why are you touching me?
Excuse me.
Why are you touching me?
Excuse
Am I detained? As soon as you touch me, I'm detained. Why are you touching me?
You cannot record what's inside of the
Why
car.
are you touching me
That's
and
it.
moving me? Let me get your card.
Okay, no problem. Excuse me.
Stop blocking my movement,
No
Sanchez.
one's blocking your movement.
You are.
You're free
Everywhere
to
I
go.
walk, you're cutting in front of me. And touching me for what?
Vamos pa otro lado.
Oye, mamita, qué buena onda que puede hablar en español. ¿Y entiende todo?
She says she want to go to the other side. I speak Spanish.
Have a good day. Here's my card, by the way.
Thank you.
You
Stop
requested
touching
it,
people.
right?
Yeah, stop
No one's
touching people.
touching you.
You just touched me for no lawful reason. Why'd you touch me for?
I don't know if you're trying to get a quick
I know I
lawsuit, but
know I
have a
look
day.
good, but
Here you go.
if you think I'm trying to get a
Here
quick
you go.
lawsuit, why would you touch me
Have a good day, sir.
unlawfully?
Have a good day, sir.
You don't know the law?
Have a good day, sir.
You don't know the plain view doctrine that I can
Have a
record
good day,
advocacy
sir.
in public?
Sure. Have a good day.
You feel like lying to me? You don't have to lie to
Have
me.
a good day, sir.
You need to study the law.
Have a good day, sir.
Learn the First Amendment.
I don't think that Good Guy Audits realized that he had a magic camera. Very few people have one. But that camera made those people run away.
I'm recording for my own safety. The speed limit is 65.
If you're new to this content, you might not have seen this classic. And the reason why this clip is a classic is because, first of all, it shows that these tyrants in these uniforms really think that they're above the law. Secondly, it shows that they don't know the laws. And thirdly, it shows that the supervisors will take care of their own, that they stick together. And this guy artfully just ruins her, owns her on every aspect. Everything that she tries to say, he owns her.
I was going 66 and you're on my ass and then you tailgate me and then you go faster than me. You're an officer of the law. The speed limit states that it's 65. So you are not allowed to go past that speed limit. Period. What makes you think that just because you're an officer that you can go... What did I do wrong?
I would like to identify...
I do not have to. I have not committed a crime. What was my crime? Please tell me the charge that I committed.
Charge 214. Can you come to my 20?
Please tell me the crime that I committed.
I wanted to have a proper conversation with you.
What? Did y'all hear that? This lady pulled this guy over to have a conversation with him. That was an unlawful stop. He does not have to ID.
To let you know that I can't catch people that are doing 80.
Where does it state in the law that you're allowed to go over the speed limit unless it's an emergency? Please tell me the NRS code that states that, or the DMV codes and traffic laws that state that you can do that.
Okay, but look.
No, please say that to me. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right.
Not only is she dumb, but she doesn't watch TV. She's never heard of pleading the Fifth.
That is?
No, I don't. Tell me.
Okay, you're an officer of the law. Fifth Amendment right states that when I invoke that, whatever charge or crime you're committing me of, you have to go ahead and state that and show it to me therein.
Okay.
So please tell me the NRS code that states that you're allowed to go faster than 65 unless it is an emergency.
Trying to enforce public safety because my radar was flashing 75, 78, 79. So somebody up there is speeding. And 9 times out of 10 when they're speeding, they're making unsafe lane changes, right?
Okay, you were way behind me, ma'am. I saw you long ago, and you came really quick up on me and kept going faster.
Maybe because you were doing, my cruise control set at 70.
Ma'am, I have a breathalyzer, okay? It records everything, okay? So it records my speed. I stay at 65. I use my cruise control.
Okay, so I'm glad that you do your speed limit and all that, but I'm just trying to let you know that my radar is flashing 78.
Okay. So again, tell me please.
You can get me from 147.
Please tell me what crime I committed, or what you're charging me with.
You haven't committed any
so
crime.
then I do not have to give you my ID or identify myself because I have not committed a crime. No, I have not committed a crime. No, I do not. I have not committed a crime, and I am not under arrest. It states it in the law. It's my constitutional right.
For my safety, if I ask you.
No, I do not. I have not committed a crime, and I am not under arrest. It states it in the law. It's my constitutional right.
For my safety, if I ask you, first off, I just wanted to have a conversation with you.
Okay.
Letting you know, instead of having a conversation at 65 mile an hour, that my radar was flashing, I was trying to catch somebody up there, right? Okay? That's my God-given right to protect the safety of the community. When somebody's doing 80 up there, they're normally zigzagging out of traffic. That makes it unsafe for a 92-year-old grandma. And I don't like that because my mother drives these roads, okay? And if I can't get around you, because there was a silver vehicle over here in front of me in the HOV lane.
Because they were going the speed limit.
Perhaps. Right, but so
if someone was going 70 and your radar was going off, they obviously would have went past me and you would have been able to see that. But you were behind me for quite a bit. So please explain to me how it is that if your radar went off past 70 and no one's passing me, that you detected that.
Well, I just detected my radar detected.
That's okay, fine. Your equipment, your radar device detected it.
So are you on paper?
Am I on paper?
Yeah.
As far as what, parole or probation?
Uh-huh.
I do not have to identify myself. I don't. I have not committed a crime.
I don't think you have any Fourth Amendment rights if you're on paper.
I don't have to disclose anything, and if you really want to go down that road, no, I'm not on probation or parole. Just to satisfy your need to go ahead and pry information from me. I have the right to drive on public roadways in the U.S. without any infringement upon me or a papers check.
I just wanted to have a conversation with you.
And I'm just letting you know that you're an officer of the law and you're supposed to uphold it. So you shouldn't be speeding or tailgating. If I tailgated you, you would have pulled me over immediately.
But you had no idea what I was doing.
If you really had an emergency, the second you got around me, you would have took off to go get that person, but you didn't.
No, because I felt like I owed you an explanation.
Okay, what's more important, giving me an explanation or protecting the roads and safety as you're so stating you're trying to uphold?
Now she's going to retreat and tells him he's detained until the supervisor comes to talk to him. Remember, he was not pulled over lawfully whatsoever. Here comes the sergeant.
Hello, Sergeant Kelly, Highway Patrol. How are you doing today?
I've been better. I'm a little bit upset at the fact that your officer is stating the claims that she's stating. It's very unprofessional and upsetting that an officer of the law can't give me the NRS code that apparently I'm violating, but then she tells me I have not committed a crime or a charge, so I do not have to identify myself. And if she really felt that concerned for her safety, she would have stepped away from my window and she would have backed up and waited until you, her supervisor, came to assess the situation. Obviously, she's still standing there having a full conversation with me for 8 minutes. She obviously does not have a concern for her safety. She just wants to do a papers check, because I know when you run the ID, it goes into the database and it shows that I had an interaction with law enforcement. And I'm not having that on my record, so I do not have to declare my identity because I have not committed a crime. I'm not under arrest.
Okay. You're right. You're not under arrest at the moment, but you were detained.
She never stated that, officer.
All right. Anytime an emergency vehicle stops you, you are detained. Okay, just so you know. All right. You may not be under arrest, but you are detained at that moment.
But I still do not have to present my ID. I still do not have to present my ID.
Technically, by law, you don't have to present your ID.
Thank you.
So just stop. Don't dig yourself another hole. Technically, by law, you don't have to ID.
Stating that.
But by law, you do
not
have to
true.
provide your name.
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm not.
That's preventing identity. That's giving it.
I'm not going to argue with you. After speaking with her, you're free to go at the moment.
Okay.
But for future reference, you do have to state your name.
Okay, and for future reference, you need to advise your officer that just because she's a law enforcement official, if I had tailgated her the way she tailgated me, you guys would have pulled me over in a heartbeat.
I'm not going to argue. I wasn't there. I didn't see that.
Okay.
After speaking with her, you're free to go.
Can I have your badge number, please?
214.
Okay. I'll be making a formal complaint since you do not want to go ahead and reprimand your officer for the fact that she was driving unsafely.
What I do with my officer is a personnel matter, which is not public record.
Yes, it is. And you can get that in a FOIA request, a Freedom of Information Act request. See how they wish that we did not know the laws so that they could get over on us all the time.
Just so you know.
And like I said, I will go to your superiors, but thank you. I know I'm free to go. I'm just stating for the record that I will be making a formal complaint because you refuse to go ahead and let your officer know that she does not have the authority to tailgate or to speed unless it is an emergency.
Okay, I'm not going to debate any of that with
That's fine. I'll go on my merry way. You have a nice day, officer.
Use the shoulder here to get up to speed, merge over and clear. Just be careful, okay?
Now you see why that's classic. That's the best ID refusal and the best own on two of them.
I saw you coming for me, so I came back in.
You can't film clients' faces because they're confidential.
Oh, I'm not filming anybody's faces.
Okay.
Just the deputy who came up to me. He came up to me to my camera. The deputy inside?
He's new.
That's okay.
So
But he was trying to tell me that I couldn't record the security footage. So I told him, I said, I'm saying.
This is the one and only NorCal Cop Watch, and I don't know how he stays so calm. These two women are really rude. I mean, how hard is it to give your name? It's much easier just to say your name than it is to make an argument of why you don't want to say your name. Your immediate supervisor is just as bad, and he's a man. Honestly, I cannot stand women like this. Wait till you see how they act.
I can film. Which is the law. She should know. You're a deputy, right?
So you can't.
Are you
film,
a deputy?
You can't film the clients though. Because,
I'm not filming the clients.
because it's a employee.
It's in the welfare.
Yeah.
No, I'm not filming the clients. Are you a deputy?
I'm a sheriff's ranger for Contra Costa County.
Sheriff's
what
ranger.
are you filming, by the way?
It doesn't
If
matter.
you don't mind me asking.
I'm working on a new story. What is your name by chance, ma'am? Are you a director here or admin?
I don't have to tell you that.
Are you sure you
I
don't?
have a First Amendment right.
No, dumb rude lady. That's not your First Amendment. That's your Fourth Amendment that protects your privacy.
No, you're a
services.
ma'am. You are a public servant. You have to identify with me. I am a civilian of the United States. Hello, sir.
Hey, what do I call you?
Good citizen.
Good citizen. What can I mean, I can come out in about...
I would like you to educate this ranger here. When a civilian asks her to identify, she has to identify, correct?
Tell me what you needed, and then I will tell you.
Okay, so you're dancing around the issue. I want your supervisor to come here.
No, I'm trying to figure out what you need.
I just asked you a question. Can you answer it?
No, I'm trying to figure out what you need and what the complaint, what is the key complaint?
Do you want to come out here?
Yeah. What's your name and badge number, sir?
Last name is Benavidez, 62809.
62809?
Did you want to escalate this to my supervisor?
Well, it seems like you're not answering my question. I just asked you a very valid question. I said, educate your ranger when a civilian asks her to identify. Does she have to identify as an officer of the law? Yes or no?
So is that what you're asking me to do, is to provide her education on First Amendment audit?
Go ahead and send your supervisor over here, sir. You're obviously not willing
It
to
needs to
work
bar
with
up.
me here, so.
I mean, you know,
You're the one escalating. Your job is to de-escalate.
And I'm trying to, I hope you're recording all this, are you?
Yes.
Your job is to de-escalate, sir.
I would really appreciate it if you would make sure that you're recording our conversation.
Yeah, it's being recorded. Body camera and cell phone.
I just want to know, are you asking them to see my supervisor?
I sure am, yes.
Okay. And you want to be called good citizen?
Yes.
And then can you please describe what you're wearing so he knows how to get in touch with you?
I'll be standing right here in the lobby. I'll wait for them.
And how is he going to know who you are?
I have a camera in my hand and a body camera on my chest.
What color is your shirt?
I have a hoodie on. It's black and pink.
Okay, let me see if he's available.
I just want to know why you wouldn't answer my question, sir.
Well, when I was approached, I was talking to Renee at the same time, and I told him to hold on, not right this second. Give me a second. That's what I told him. Give me a second.
See, I told you. Not only are they dumb, they don't know the laws, but they're rude to everybody who doesn't have a badge.